Hello everyone, I am at PICC Forum. Well, actually just walking there, and today I'm gonna be going to Big Bad Wolf! Hooray! So, here we go! So I am here, and this is Big Bad Wolf! And so far the first thing I see is Magnus Chase, and I'll be vlogging the rest of the books, I guess. 30 minutes has passed since I've been looking at books, and I don't think I can stop, guys. I got milk tea and I already bought my books. I'm just going around here, and behind me is the Metro Bank reading corner, which is really cool. Hello everyone! Okay, so I am home and it's around 12 a.m.-ish because my mom and I had to eat dinner after, and everything was closed because the line was long, there were so many people, it was so hard to move around, and we were looking at books, and we had to eat at some hotel nearby because, again, everything was closed. So anyways, here it is for the book haul. So the first book I got was, well, this wasn't really the first book that I picked up, actually, but the first book I got was called The Island by Olivia Levis. The Island. And basically, the reason why I got this is because the very first line of the synopsis says, Francis is alone. So alone, lonely. Lately, I've been feeling lonely, so I'm pretty sure I could relate to this book. So, cast away on a small island in the middle of the Indian Ocean, she has to find water, food, and shelter, but survival is hard. So it's a book about being stranded on an island, and I guess you don't pick up a book and read about this every single day, so it's something different, something new, and I'm looking forward to reading The Island. The next book that I got is called Project Mulberry, and I got this honestly because it's about a project for a state fair, and it has something to do with animals. But you can't raise a cow in the suburbs, so Julia's mom suggests silkworms. So it's about taking care of silkworms, and I have tons of pets, so I'm pretty sure that this project is interesting. It kind of reminds me of the book Flip, because what's her name? Julie. Julie had to take care of baby chicks because that was for her project, and they became chickens. So I'm really interested in books about pets and animals because anything that relates to my life is basically something that I myself would buy. The next book is called All Fall Down by Sally Nichols. Nichols? Yeah. I wonder why I got this. Oh, okay. So the synopsis says, Isabel and her family have nowhere to run from a disease that has killed half of Europe. When the world she knows and loves ends forever, her only weapon is courage. So it's about a plague, pandemic, a disease that we all run away from. I guess this will help me be nostalgic, or it will help me reminisce on my days during the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, I mean, it still is the pandemic, sort of, but the darker days of the pandemic, I guess. This would be a very interesting read, which is why I picked it up, and it's also because it had a short synopsis. The next one is called The Burning by Laura Bates, and my shallow self decided to pick it up because it had a review from Holly Bourne. So I'm pretty sure that this book is feminist, or it maybe could talk about feminism. I'm not quite... Oh, it is. The compelling YA debut from Laura Bates, founder of the Everyday Sexism Project and best-selling author of Girl Up. So it is a feminist book because Holly Bourne did a review of it, and I read and recommended the Spinster series a lot on my channel, so yeah. The next book, very cottagecore and Shirley of me to read or pick up. It's called The Cottage of New Beginnings. This is actually the very first book I picked up, right outside the entrance. Benji, say hi! Right outside the entrance of Big Bad Wolf. And hey, speaking of Anne Shirley, the name of the main character is Annie. And it's about fixing up a cottage that her godmother left her to mend her broken heart because her godmother is gone, I guess. I'm not quite sure. But it's about new beginnings and no romance, but there could be love, so it's quite debatable. Anyway, I got it because the setting is a cottage and the cover is also really nice. Ha! Don't judge a book by its cover, what? Oh well. The next book is a book that I already sort of read, or maybe read before. It's called Sophie's World. It's about this girl, Sophie, who gets to meet a bunch of philosophers, I guess. If I remember it correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a really great read if you want to be introduced into philosophy at a young adult kind of way. So I got Sophie's World for that reason. Next book is Alberto's Lost Birthday. This book, okay, I'm not even gonna look at the synopsis yet, but what I remember on why I picked up this book is because it's about a grandfather who doesn't know his age. So that's really interesting because it's space, time, and memory. Next book, A Natural History of Ghosts, 500 Years of Hunting for Proof. It's about history and the history of ghosts. Very intriguing to me because I believe I am a woman of science and I don't really believe in ghosts, but if I want something to entertain me or just keep me hooked and interested, I guess, or engaged, then I think this book is something I would want to read when I'm bored or feeling something. Okay, now to contradict the last book that I got this one, which is God Made You Good by Tito Bo Sanchez and the Bible Nerds, and one of them is my friend Tisha and Ben as well, but I know Tisha wrote here for sure. And these are basically, this, according to Tisha, is a compilation of the talks given at the church that I go to, which is called The Feast. It's a Catholic church community, and we talk about God in a very lively way, and we study the Bible together as well. So I'm excited to read this. The next one I got is a self-help, and it's self-explanatory. It's How Women Rise. And the last book that I got is this one. It's called The Infernal Library on Dictators, the books they wrote, and their catastrophes of literacy. So my thesis is about literacy. Well, not necessarily about it, but it discusses literacy here in the Philippines thanks to BookTube, Bookstagram, and Book Talk. And I guess this could help me, as some kind of side research. Anyway, fun fact, I have the same personality as Hitler, and Hitler is a dictator. So I kind of want to read more about dictators now to see if my INFJness is like that, I guess. So when I saw the word dictator, that's the reason why I picked this up. And yeah. So those are the books. Those are the bookie books. And Benji, stop it! Oh my god, my YouTube videos are so ugly because of you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy Big Bad Wolf as well. Goodbye.